Holy fuck, that was loud in my ears. Yeah, I'm not bothering with the starting soon screen right now. This is like, whatever. Alright, Scotty, I see you. By the way, this is your account. Just FYI. YGM, hey, welcome in. When you walk, please don't hear me say, oh, he's so baby. We out here singing the old, whatchamacallit? The grind never ends. It really doesn't. Especially when you're, trying to work on on someone else's account. But yeah, this is yours, Scotty, by the way. Started Cage, one final miss, got Steam Deck. Ah, okay, so that's what you were getting up to. I was wondering. Alright, so just to let you know what I've been doing, just as FYI. Primarily, I've just been trying to get your Morgan up to snuff. So, I mean, I did put a couple skill levels on your Ishtar, and I did Ascender a little bit. Never finished any KH game. I've only finished KH2. I finished KH2 a long time ago on a Final Mix PS2 thing. Know your shame. Bruh. Look, I needed to work on it, so that's what I'm putting it up here for. Every day I'm shuffling. Do do do. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. He's talking about the FGO account, YGM, because I just realized my headset was like flipped up, so my microphone was like not even pointed at my mouth. Fantastic. No, this is his account. Remember your KH streams when I first met you? Yeah, that was a long time ago. Holy shit. We had some good times with those. But yeah, no, this is Atlantica Bet. Oh yeah, I've said that, and you actually did it because you're crazy. The event is a lot of fucking work. Sort of. I wouldn't really call it work, but you know, I'm crazy. Anyway, yeah, so just letting you know what I've been doing since this is your account, and I should be telling you that. Did work on ascending some people, so yeah, your Ishtar has been ascended. I did spend some of your rare, or not rare prisms, pure prisms, the white ones. But yeah, your Ishtar is ascended. I gave your Oberon an ascension. Your what else did I do? Oh, I did use some of the foes on your Morgan and your Ishtar, just so they hit harder. Other than that, I've been mostly trying to farm out skill gems for your Morgan. So she's currently sitting at 665. I am trying to get I'm trying to get up to like, I think I need 41 gold gems to do all of her skills to level 7. But I also need to farm pages, which I'm going to have to do some of that in London, I think it is. One of the London nodes has the gems I need for that, or the pages I need for that. Also, I'm going to put this on just because this is living rent-free in my head right now. How do I have access to Scotty's account? He gave it to me, that's how. What's it like having apples for days? Well, I managed to use up all your bronze apples. So I have been starting to crack on your silver and golds. It's the never-ending grind. Long and short of it, it's like I can just sit here and do this forever, basically. Okay, where is she? Hold on. How it's done. Huntrix, don't cringe, mommy, done. Pop Demon Hunters, we meet again. Now it's done. There she is. So I have managed to make a farming setup kind of work with what you've got, but still definitely not ideal. You know. Boys are still dancing in the back of my head. You watch K-pop Demon Hunters? I did, yes, actually. Funny enough. Um, no, it was actually funny. So yesterday, my manager was talking about it with my sister at work, like while they were on break and stuff together. And she even like pulled up the movie on her phone and like showed her the opening sequence and stuff. So it was kind of, and I was in there too on break, so I was watching it with them. And then I got home, and I think the mod in Cinder's Discord decided to do a movie night watching K-pop Demon Hunters. So I was like, sure, why not? I'll jump in and join on that. It's like I haven't seen this movie yet, but you know, having been influenced slightly from work, it's like fuck it, I'll join in. So I joined in with that, and I watched the movie last night. I liked it. I think it was fun. The music is now living rent free in my head. Okay, usually that one. Right, I'm thinking of the other node. So what else have you done on the account besides skills and ascension? Nothing. Actually, no, that's a lie. I did give you some progress on the event. I think you're in section 8 now. So I have done some progress on there, but I realized your farming units are not really up to jack to really like make much speed on those. So I'm like, okay, I need to work on getting these guys boosted a bit. Plus, I'm taking advantage of the fact that it's the weekend and like all of the nodes are active, so it's like we'll just do that. Just make life a little easier. Memories, I know, right? I love this song. Some sound, something in the stereo, kicking ass fast, going on the show. It really did. The soundtrack on '06 went way harder than it needed to. Like, it did not have to go that hard, but it went hard. '06 was just a beast of a machine, of a thing. It's a shame the game was terrible, came out bad, but, you know, apart from that, yeah, usually I can clear the first node, or the second node, without too much issue, but it's not today. Not this time. Oh well. Excuse me. There's effort put somewhere in '06. Yeah, the soundtrack. Something that reads apps on the shoes. It's the best that ever was gonna be you heard the news. Can't run anything. And there's your Ishtar on the deck, but I don't think I need her at this point. This should clear the node. Pressures of this world, they can take their toll and just get away and break the mold. Free is to break the mold. You can't stop now. Rock and roll. Don't stop now. Come on, lock and load. Alright, that's another gold gem. I'm trying to get to 41. It's the anti-gooning law is funny. It really do be. It's like, why are we living in the Shimonetta universe? We are living in the realm of Shimonetta. where gooning is illegal. Like, just what reality are we in? And the U.S. is passing a similar bill. Is it? Is it really? Apparently. Damn. Saw something on X earlier. Oh boy. Well, we'll see how that goes. We shall see if the government can defeat the Gooners. It's gonna have a tough time with that one. Especially with how much of a $1 million industry gooning is. Tell by the VTuber chat and the piss. Yeah, I've noticed swimsuits. Swimsuits and boing boings. I don't want to restrict the shit from kids, but everyone else gets punished. What world do we live in? That new model of Snuffies is damn. I know, that new model is something like, wow. What world do we live in? I find that funny coming from you, YGM, since as far as I'm aware, you're not really a gooner. Unless you're a closet gooner. Oh, wow, I haven't heard this one in a while. I just do what I does. Don't have to tell me, I already know. They all want me. Alright, I'll give... If anyone knows the song in this, or where this song is from, points to you. Without looking it up. No cheating now. Pretty sure I explained to you why I don't look at the Gooner sections in your server. You did! I know why you said that. Why you did. That's why I'm just being silly. It's like you already explained that you're not a Gooner. I'm just being a goofball. Do the old Buster chain. That way those all punch in the face extra hard. I just read what you put in VTuber, Scotty. She would do that. Is Naomi ever gonna learn? My gosh. Like, don't say shit like that, woman. Let's go to Mars. Oh, hello, Spite. Oh, hi, Scotty.
Yeah.
One of a kind, got everybody.
You go ahead anyway, so I'll pop and say hi.
Can you stop swallowing your microphone? I didn't understand a word of that.
I'm not swallowing my microphone, I'm actually on my mobile headset, you know.
No, I still didn't understand whatever you first said. I was just sound like an adult from Charlie Brown. Oh, hi, QB. Yes, the memes is that we are currently farming on Scotty's account, trying to make it better.
No.
Meanwhile, I'm sitting with my main account open, farming Kiara. This how's
Lala? Oh, wait,
Q.
wrong. Wrong Kiara.
It's the 90 plus node from the event. ZTL showed off a sequence for how to use Ash for farming on that. I'm like, oh, that works really well, even for an Ash that isn't at max power yet.
QB,
QB
I'm
just
in the
said
process of making myself a better microphone.
hashtag buy Scotty a microphone that works. I know, right? Hashtag good microphone for Scotty.
I don't have a dedicated desk, I have like a proper mic, so I'm relying on headset mics, and that's a swing and a miss whether they're going to be good, or swing and a miss if they're going to be crap.
You said you sound like you're talking out of an airplane in midair. And why Jim said you sound like you're swallowing it. Oh yeah, I have gotten you up to 30 chords. Do you want me to use them or you want me to keep them?
Up to you. I mean,
It's your account, sir. I'm not spending your currency without your permission. I noticed you have a assload of tickets too, by the way. I was like, what the hell? That's a lot of tickets.
I don't know who to spin for. I just like, oh, that looks bait. That's why it's usually some random thing I spin on.
Well, your
I don't even know
option,
who's up.
your options are, um, well, you already have Oberon, so you don't need him because you only really need him at SQ or NP1. Fucking work my mouth here. Uh, you have Castoria Berserker, and you've got Melusine Ruler, along with their coinciding 4 stars. So you have another ruler for farming, or you have a Berserker for like tough content. But you're gonna need to freaking farm out a lot more Berserker stuff for her.
You know you have 800 quartz in your account. Who are you saving up for?
That's what I want to know, Watch Jim. Who are you saving for? Like, I'm not trying to shame you for saving. I'm like, who are you saving them for? Not showing so I don't look like I'm flexing. No one said you're flexing. We're just all confused as to what you're saving for.
I mean, Brunch, in your honest opinion, what's the best out of the three of these options?
Well, from what I understand, between the main 5 star being, or like between the two main 5 stars that are up here with Melusine Ruler or Artoria Caster, probably Artoria, honestly, because you have Castoria, you have I mean, you also have like Ash and stuff. So honestly, yeah, Zerctoria is probably your better option right now, all things considered. Because I've heard like mixed things when it comes to Melusine Ruler.
I mean, if you got 30, let's just see what happens.
I mean, you got
I
30.
mean,
You have 30 for a full pull, but you also have 60 freaking tickets, my dude. I was like, what the hell?
because I logged in during the anniversary, and I was getting a couple of weeks of a full login streak, so it was just saving up the tickets.
Well, since you have given the go-ahead, we shall spin the wheel for the Zerctoria and see what happens.
Ooh.
Also, I just realized I think this instance is muted, so I need to actually turn the sound on. While Lucy sings about isekaiing herself.
Oh.
Saving them in case there's a servant you want to spin on. Who do you want to spin for, Legend? Tell us. Please inform the class. Who is the servant that you're waiting on? I am very curious now.
I think your stream, because I know there's a little bit of a delay in your stream, so...
BB Dubai? Oh gosh, that unit. That is certainly a unit and a half.
Oh, 7.
Wait, that's you. Yes, that is you, QB, we know. Is she actually a good unit, or do you just want her because big tits? And before he says, Gil, Space-ish. You know, Space-ish was up on Raid Up, like, not that long ago. I think she was on Raid Up, like, earlier this earlier this month.
Yeah, Space-ish and bloody Con and Dream are up.
I mean, they were. Yes to both. I knew it. I knew you were going to say that.
Why James asking BB Dubai question mark?
I didn't like spinning for her 7 times. I'm glad
That's the last one.
I don't ever have to worry about Ish. I already have Ish at NP5, so I don't ever have to worry about that again.
I really need to work hard in these to understand if I get a good pull or no.
Well, that was a fucking Baron.
Yep.
I mean, you still have your tickets if you want to use them. I said, it's your account. I'm not touching them unless you say so. The only thing I've taken the liberty of spinning with is your friend points, because you had a bazillion of them, and I wanted the XP cards.
Did the Angry Mango show up at all?
Actually, yes. You have a copy of Angra on your account now. I should mention it. I forgot about that. You now officially have an Angry Mango on your account.
I'm the Angry Mango account.
Save for next year. Banners feel like freaking scams. Welcome to Gotcha. There's a reason why I don't put money on those anymore.
You pure innocent soul.
The only banners on this game I put money onto anymore are the GSSRs and the Destiny orders. Otherwise, I don't really want to put money on this game anymore. If I'm going to put money on a gacha, I will put it on PGR. Because PGR is actually fair. It's called CEs. But yeah, did you want to use your tickets, or do you want to...
For you, Crunch, we're going to not be seeing you after like August just because of the DMC event.
Oh, you'll see me around. I'll be probably streaming the DMC stuff. Keep forgetting who the Angry Mango is. I'm gonna mine you.
The reason the Holy Grail is a fucked up piece of shit nowadays.
I think I have this filtering out. Where is he? Yep, there he is. That guy. He'll be screaming from the rooftops.
The No Star.
Now, the funniest part, though, is that I'm pretty sure the event's going to drop while I'm on vacation. But I'm already loaded for Baron currency when it comes to those two, so I'll be able to pull at least one copy each of them. And apparently, from what
Isn't Dante basically given to you?
So you get a free copy of Dante for clearing the event stuff. And then for Dante and Virgil, as far as the gacha is concerned, if you pull one of them either early or through pity, you get an extra copy for free. So essentially, you can get 3 copies of Dante for free, and then 2 copies of Virgil. You can get 2 if you pull. So you pull for 1 copy, and then you get the second copy for free. And I think you can do that twice. So technically, if you want to go hard, you can get up to like 5 Dantes and 4 Virgils, I think. And then I think there's also another. They have another. I think they have another pack or something that you can buy in the store that gives you like 30 of their shards, so you can use them for leveling up the 2 guys. To say the least, Dante will be kicking pretty hard when all is said and done. Plus, I have to try and I want to try and roll for their 6-star weapons and their cubs if I can, just to amp up their kit some more. So to say the least, I am prepared and ready to go hard on PGR with the DMC boys, because at least PGR again is probably the most fair gacha I've ever seen, because it's got, you know, a hard pity at 60 pulls and it resets, and it also carries over between banners. So it's like, hey, I blew 40 pulls on this girl, didn't get her at all, and the event ran out. Not to worry. The pity carries over, so all I have to do is throw 20 pulls at the next girl, and I'll get her.
I'm assuming the 27 Ascensions I see is all body 1 and 2 stars.
It's a lot of them, yeah.
Give me 1 minute. Hey, shut up and go to sleep, you okay bastard.
And then welcome to a glimpse into the life of Scotty.
And then what were you doing after that?
It's what I was doing at that. Here. It was in the metro and the bar was open.
Okay.
Actually, you have a lot of 4 and 5s that are ready for Ascension. I'm just not doing anything with that.
Listen, you're saving the mats for skills.
Well, I mean, you can't use these statue things on skills, but trying to at least focus more on that at the moment.
There's the real Scotty, the quick demon.
Mm-hmm. I even watched him saying get better mic for Scotty.
It actually sound that bad.
I don't know. I dare you to unmute the stream and listen to yourself talk.
I've done this shit.
I'll just spark again.
I don't think it sounds that bad.
When you're not talking as loudly, it's not terrible. But when you start pumping up your volume, it gets kind of iffy.
The Auto's doing this farming mode for the Berserker gems.
Pretty much. Because the nodes are gonna change over later. So I want to try and get as many of the gold jewels for the Berserkers as I can out of this, and then I'm gonna focus on farming out the ghost pages that she's gonna need. After that, I'm not sure what else she needs afterwards, so that's gonna be interesting. Morgan, let me look her up actually, figure out what she needs. Where is her mats?
Is she worth putting grails in to get to 100?
Who, Morgan?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see why not. Oh, she's gonna need fairy wings. That's gonna be a pain in the ass because you don't have any good farming spots for that.
Guessing that's Avalon.
Pretty sure it's Avalon, yeah. Let me double check. Where's the drops? Avalon, Avalon, Avalon. Yeah, everything's in Avalon, so she's probably gonna end up sitting at like 8 if I can get her up that high. Actually, where's this other one? Where is this? Oh, that's from Olympus, so I think the highest I'm going to be able to get her to is probably... I want to say 7s, probably. I'm going to be able to get her skills up to like 7 or something before I'm just completely locked out. Yeah, 7 to... Yeah, 6 to 7, because that's the 12 golds and 5 pages, and then after that it's 10 pages and 4 of the items from Olympus, unless you just happen to have some hanging around, which I don't think you do. Or, I don't know, you might. I know you could probably, if we wanted to brute force that, just do that with, what are they called? The friggin' pure prisms, but those are still gold mats, or gold mats, so those take up more, stuff. Excuse-moi. Anyway. Probably what I'll do is I'll 7 her, then I'll try and work on someone else, see who I can make progress with. Whoops, not. Node's not done yet.
Ooh.
Spam bot, haha. Get fucked, nerd.
So for getting through the story, what would you say is the best setup for me? Just like Blitz and Camelot. Because I don't think I have access to Draco, who apparently destroys the first part of the story.
Well, she's a beast unit, so yeah, that's kind of what she does.
Unless I borrowed them off of you or QD. I think you have them. I think the only thing I need to do if I ever get to the Lost Belts as well, if I get to, I think it's the third one, I get access to the next interlude for Arthur. And I think I need to get to Avalon for his one after that, which is where his first skill gets the MP charge buff.
Maybe?
I can't remember. I remember somebody saying Arthur was getting a buff.
I mean, he is getting a buff, but... Hang on, let me look at that actually. Hold on. He might have already given it to him. Oh, maybe it's they increase how much it actually does. Because yeah, you've already done those. I'm trying to remember what does that one. What did that one do? I still find it hilarious that the class of his NP is just question marks.
Well, that is.
That's just funny to me.
Basically just. I think it's due to the fact he doesn't actually have access to the full release.
Probably, but still just funny to me. It's like your NP is a question mark.
Because he needs all 13 of the Knights of the Round Table to agree to allow him to get the full power, basically. And when you do the MP and you hear all the names, that's literally the only ones that agree for him to use it, which is, including himself, just under the... I think he needs just over half, which would be 7. And he only gets 6. You could get Merlin to agree to it, but Merlin's a bitch.
Well, it's Merlin.
Right.
Down, down, bow, 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 bow. Bruh. Active skills. Upgrades after strengthening 1 replaces mana burst. Increase on burst for 3 turns. Increase MP generation for 3 turns. I need to get to that one that lets me upgrade Gigantic Beast Hunt. Yeah, I don't think that one's been released yet. Because I don't even have that on my Arthur. Because I just looked.
Available for us next year.
Huh?
I think that's available for us next year.
Probably. You know. Ugh. Okay.
So do you have enough gems now?
No, I need 6 more. Because I still have to get one of her skills to level from 5 to 6, which is going to use up 5 of them, and then I need 36 in total for her other skills. Now, so if you're still watching, QB, who are you talking about from next year that's supposedly showing up? You were yapping about save up for next year. I'm like, who the fuck's coming next year?
I think he's here at the moment. I think he's probably went to bed for work.
Probably. He has to be at least said something when he left.
Last thing he said was, I'll probably be screaming from the rooftops.
No, he said I'll be screaming from the rooftops when talking about the DMC thing. I know that's what he was talking about.
You any 7th, 2026. Upcoming servants for 2026. Campaign October, Gooda Gooda, after your Thanksgiving. January next year's got the Fate Semi Remnant event.
On us.
They may be talking about Beast of Resh.
Oh, is she next year?
I think if she's next year, so she was just JP this year.
I was gonna say, it's like, that seems a little fast for her to be showing up. Unless they're like really trying to speed up the release clock or some shit.
I think at one point it was said over that Lysengo wanted to try and get JP and NA basically on the same page.
Yeah, well, they got a long way to go if they want to do that. It'd be nice, but they got a long way to go if they want to get that done. How is that? Oh, yeah, whatever.
There's a reason. Oh, that's what it's So finished.
Bam, 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 bam.
Well, may as well not let this pizza go to waste. Yeah, I don't know, looking at the banners for next year, I don't see any servants unless it's just a specific rerun. I know if might be playing if I can play the Samurai Remnant event, I probably will, just in fact I think Iori's a welfare. I'm a big fan of Samurai Remnant.
Nah, you don't say.
Whatever did they do 2 playthroughs just to try and get all the endings? No. Only because you have to, because some servants, to get them fully leveled up, you need to do the 2 playthroughs.
Let's see here. Yeah, I'll just do that. See, it's gonna kill them both. The answer, kill them all. The answer is yes. And now to fuck this bitch up.
See the Roadless Camelot MP, is that not really good against the Camelot Knights?
What?
See, Buddy Morgan's MP, is that not really good against the Knights in Camelot?
I don't know. Maybe? Where is she?
What's the trick for just farming? Just use the two Clay and Skies just to pump up the Morgan.
Well, the way I've been doing is because one of my Koyan specifically is using a max and level broken or limit broken K-scope is that I'm using your Koyan to kill wave 1. I use my Koyan to kill wave 2, and then wave 3 I dump all of their attack buffs onto Morgan and then try and use her to clean up the rest of the units. It's not the fastest method, but it's the best one I've come up with using what I've got to work with. If I get your Fishtar up to farming snuff, it'd probably be because I'm skilled on her, could probably run some faster setups, but right now she's not exactly up to full bore on that yet, so just working with what I got. Also, reading Morgan's NP description based on using my own my account as the reference point, it does say apply special attack Round Table Knights or Fae 1 turn for yourself. So basically it would trigger to hit harder against Knights, and that's not the order I meant to do that in. Oopsie. I screwed that up, but yeah, it probably would actually help clear through Camelot if you wanted to try and do that. It also does extra damage for enemies with human attribute, which I think most of Camelot is.
Yeah, nice. No, that's another thing. But
And then it also
what
does...
else is danger there?
Huh?
What were you saying there? What were you screaming? I'm assuming it's a song that's playing.
Yeah, when Worlds Collide from Power Man 5000 is playing.
Everything you said at the first thing that came into my mind was a dangerous zombie. Danger.
What the fuck?
Well, we have just watched X-Aid, so it's just, that's what's in my mind now. I'm also very tempted to pick up that. Yeah, I'm tempted to pick up that SMP time robo, but I am worried about how thin the combination things are going to be for the time shadow.
Well, that's one of those things where I'm like, oh, wait for people to get their hands on it and review it before I consider it.
Is anything like the Gallicarus that I have, which I mean that is just like, it should be fine. The only issue I had with my build was I accidentally didn't clip off a bit of flash in one of the wings, and one of the wings is very hard to pose, but other than that, it's a decent representation of the neck. I'm really wanting the Magi Ranger stuff, but if I want one, I'd have to buy it all. Well, now I've also got to consider I've commissioned Pico for my redesign. I was going to ask him how much he would take for a reference sheet, but I think if I get the image done first and then I get a reference sheet,
Huh?
I'm going to stick with this design for a while. I was going to realise my image in your stream is the original. Danger. AP required 40 here. Usually as soon as I hit, like, as soon as all the golden APs away, I usually just burn a apple then. I don't really wait till I reach 0 before I burn the apples.
No, I usually run them down to 0, and then what I like to do is if I have the option to, I'll burn a silver and a gold at the same time, just to get some extra charge.
I think it's the only thing I've never used a Saints Quartz for, and that's the AP, because I'm like, why would you waste a Saints Quartz on AP?
Yeah, I've never done that either. The only things I can say I've wasted SQs on besides rolling is for revives if I end up having like party wipes or something, but otherwise, no, I never do that. I usually just...
I mean, that's been getting mitigated now with the fact that it takes 1 day for all 3 of your charges to recover.
Yeah, that thankfully has helped out a lot with that. Meanwhile, I'm slowly chipping away at emptying out the shop of all of its stuff on my account for the event. Me watching my own units go proud parent moments. Oh, that's why I figured since you said you were gonna pop by, it's like, alright, let me use your account.
Oh, you should have seen it in Spooky's stream earlier.
What kind of shenanigans is
The chat was well. I don't know, I believe she's doing a... See, following... Currently she's doing a partner push stream, so I think she's just playing games just to try and push for partner.
I mean, not the worst idea in the world.
So the chat was bullying her because she's trying to learn the metric system. Trying to learn how to weigh things and cook things with metric measurements.
Lol.
And then she then started talking about her accent, and then Scully came in and just was like, if we had another child, I'm going for the milk.
I wish I could do a partner push, but the problem is that is never gonna work for me. It's fucking hopeless.
What exactly happened at the what for the power to run it? Were you hit with a strike or was it
I don't know per
just like
se. I think the power grid went down apparently pretty badly because apparently it even affected the harbor nearby us, and that's like full of that's like a micro city down there. So like if that whole system went down, then it was a really bad. Whiny bitch, you're a loser just like me. You're a screws loose boozer.
what's the baby playing?
Once on refuser. Power bottom at rock bottom, but you got company. It's supposed to make me feel better. Nope.
There was a time that I thought no one could relate to the gruesome ways in which I'm damaged. God, I love that song.
To a psychopathic freak. And you think that makes you unique. Get out of here, man.
I can't wait for season 2. I hope we get some more good hits with music.
No, I'm sure we'll get some more good hits.
I mean, the fact that getting Keith David to sing just works on so many levels. It's like some people are hearing Spawn, some people are hearing the Arbiter.
I mean, there's Dr. Facilier, you know, a Disney villain who was actually singing in his movie.
Also, did you see the thing I posted in, I think it was video games or videos? It was the Spartan versus the ODSTs.
I saw you posted it. I hadn't watched it yet, but I saw you posted it. You're a loser, just like me.
Can I hazard a guess, Crunch, when you said Zero, the Sonic thing would fit him? Is Zero like Tails or something?
Yes. Zero was born in the Tails wedge. That's why I thought that was really funny, because if I remember correctly, Tails is like one of his favorite characters, or at least he was when he was growing up.
I think for most people in that server it's going to be Knuckles, like me, DL and all that. We're all babies.
Yeah, I got Silver, and Zero got Tails, and then my sister's Cream, and I believe Cream was one of her favorites, so that's why I was like, oh, she'll like that. But she just likes rabbits in general.
And you just feel sorry for everybody. Oh wait, Big the Cat's not on there, I think. Look, if Big the Cat was on there, I'd feel sorry for whoever was in that bracket.
I would laugh my ass off if he was on there and DL was in his bracket. That would have been funny.
No, I mean, I don't know. In terms of like favourite character from the cast that's there, I'd probably say personality-wise, damn, what's the name of the croc? Vector, I believe his name is. I haven't played Sonic Heroes in a while. I don't remember I watched Sonic X, so trying to remember names of characters that appeared in those things. I think it's Vector. I don't know why I can't hear you, Crunch, but...
Because I haven't said anything in a few seconds?
Oh, because I was watching the stream and I seen your character move, I was like, oh wait, is Crunch talking and I'm not hearing him.
No, I just hadn't said anything in a bit. I think it sometimes reacts to just like ambient noise around me, or like if I move or do something, but no, I just hadn't said anything in a minute.
just popped on Twitter there just to see if anything had happened recently, because I remember Colin came back and did a stream and was like, what the fuck happened? Well, apparently somebody in China beat Genshin Impact's hardest boss on an Apple Watch.
Lol.
I don't even know you could play that game on an Apple Watch. I suppose streaming it to the screen. Ooh, Zentria may be debuting a new model. Unless that art's just fan art.
Hard to tell
Does
these
look cool
days.
though. Well, alright, I've got to September for Pico so I can bloody finish my research.
Yeah, you got another month before he's gonna be like, hey, I need your references. It's like, okay. It's pretty interesting because I think
Nice.
this month he's supposed to do the next part of the reference sheets for my character since he didn't want to do them all in 1 month.
Spite debuted a new model.
Yeah, she got the new bikini model, which looks nice. I find it funny that she's debuting in the new V-card set, but she's debuting as a water.
I know, I've seen that. There's a few I'm questioning from the reveals. Why are you in that element?
Actually, what's funny is me and Zero were talking about this at work yesterday because I brought it up to him, and he is postulating that Spite might actually be taking Cinder's slot in the set because Cinder does have the Frostfire outfit, which would actually fit in with the water element. But because of all the BS going on with her, they might have switched her out for Spite. That's why Spite's in there as a water.
I mean,
it's very much conspiracy theory territory.
I'm hoping it all blows over like behind the scenes, but I mean, it's been a couple of months and nothing's really been said, so I hope it kind of like dies down eventually.
We'll see. I mean, if the Orca's behavior during was that Dono is any indication, though, maybe not. That might still be.
I mean, if it's just her and like nobody else, because I mean, I know from what I've seen of like Bao and Numi and that, they just kind of seem to like went on about their daily stuff.
Oh yeah, no, they've all like just moved on to just do what they do, so it's like. But I don't know. We'll see what happens, I guess. So give me your best and leave the rest to me.
Magic the Gathering's going ham now, because not only are they still revealing stuff for the new Edge of Eternity set, they're now debuting the Spider-Man set that's coming out in September, and then they're already debuting the Avatar set that's not due to come out to December. Like, stop throwing reveals out, calm down.
Oh yeah, I think I saw.
People will still buy the card.
Yeah, I think I saw IGN's Twitter spoiled some of the released cards for the Spider-Man set.
Yes. I think Wizard of the Coast is also riding the hype of the Final Fantasy set being unsurprisingly the best-selling Magic set ever released.
Shocker, you put a set out full of characters from a popular franchise that everyone loves. They're buying it just for the characters. They probably don't give a shit about your card game.
Yeah, that's the biggest argument MTG players are actually having with Wizard of the Coast, is that most of the sales are for Final Fantasy fans just buying the set because they want the cards, and then of course that means there's less supply but a lot of demands and the prices are hiked up.
I mean, I'm not willing to blow the money on any of it, but like if I was, it would be a case of, yeah, I would buy it for just the character cards. I wouldn't buy it for because I wanted to suddenly start playing Magic the Gathering. It's like, no, I see Final Fantasy on cardboard. It's like, I want that collectible.
It's literally just people, like I remember like guys like Pro Jared and all of the big Final Fantasy streamers were buying thousands and thousands of dollars worth of boxes just so they could pull characters. I'm just like, fair, but see all your bulk, you just like put that out so people can actually get them at decent prices. Like if you just want one of every card, you also could have just went and waited for the set to release and bought the singles. I had no interest in Final Fantasy set just because Final Fantasy, I've only ever played like 2 games from it.
I mean, likewise, I've
In my
only
honest
played a few of
opinion,
them.
in my honest opinion, if you want to try Magic the Gathering, it's best to find a simulator, as it were, and play online rather than actually spend money on it.
I mean, MTG Arena is a thing, so.
But it also does kind of require you to put money in for packs if you don't play it constantly to earn currency from the actual game. But I mean, going on to like TCG Simulator or bloody finding a reputable way to get cards is like it's ridiculous. I mean, one of the decks I was looking at before I've kind of like slowed down me buying Magic is just it was too expensive for 2 cards. And one in particular was just like, why do I need to pay that much for you? Don't do anything except for one particular instance. You know, people want it for 1 or 2 card combos that you can't interrupt. I came to Magic the Gathering to get away from Yu-Gi-Oh! And now when I get into it, it's turned into basically Yu-Gi-Oh! Where it's, if you don't win by turn 3, the game's slow according to the competitive players.
Wow.
But then again in Yu-Gi-Oh! If you don't win by turn 1, you're not competitive. It's just Magic requires 1 to 2 turns to actually get started. It's like, okay, first turn, what are you going to do? I'm just going to play a land. That's fine, that's a turn. Well, I'm going to play a land. Here comes the competitive players, I play a land, tap this, you know, this, day, that, tap that, day. This is turn 1, I know. Turn 1, come on.
Speaking of random crossovers, though, I don't know if you saw the picture I put in video games the other day. Apparently, Reverse 1999 is doing an Assassin's Creed crossover. And I was like, what?
I remember you did post that.
I don't know much else about what's going into it. I just remember getting the email for that. It's like, we're doing an Assassin's Creed crossover. I'm like, hello? Like, well,
I just think the fact is like Assassin's Creed 2 X Reverse 90 X Odyssey, so I'm just like, why not just do all of Assassin's Creed? You pick 2 of the, like, I mean, Odyssey is considered one of the worst Assassin's Creed games in, for a lot of people, just because it was part of the trilogy of Origins, Odyssey and Valhalla, which were the RPG-esque ones. I can get 2 because everybody considers 2 to be one of the best. Even though me personally, Brotherhood was my first one, so I can have a soft spot in my heart for that. And then, I suppose how it fits into the design of Reverse 1999, because isn't it like very retro in its character designs and stuff? I remember you playing it before.
Yeah, I did play it on stream a couple of times. I should go back to play more of that. It's just been a hot minute.
VR is just a lot more fun for you, isn't it?
Yes. Honestly, I was half contemplating booting that game up and streaming that instead, but I was like, I need to get some farming work done on your account before the day ends, so I can try and max out on these gold gems.
Yeah, I did the thing with Ishojo that apparently Nietzsche predicted the downfall of Ishojo with her tarot card readings.
That's funny.
Yeah, apparently, like February or like January this year, she did a tarot card thing where it was somebody asked her to draw cards for Gunrun and Shoujo, and it basically said that something bad will happen. It'll be the end of your dream.
That is hysterical.
Here's my Twitter, nothing but horny VTubers. Come on, man. Don't look at. Come on. Like we
Lol.
have Narissa, we have Megalodon, we have Snuffy, we have bloody Rentrea. Like, the art's nice, it's just I don't really want to see it on the timeline.
I mean, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. What on earth is he on about? Oh, I seen that picture of Tricky. That's like a nice picture. What is he doing? Spend $5. He is not doing a breakdown of that thing right now.
Yeah. He's 73 more clears in order to get the gems for Morgan.
What?
It's 6 more you need for the gems for Morgan.
I think I'm at... No, I need 3 more. 3 more gems for Morgan, and I need a shit ton of QP for... No, I need the papers. Actually, hold on. I want to check something. Let me see, what mats do you have currently? Yeah. Or no, these are, alright, those are golds. Oh! How much of those do you need? Let me double check the thing again. I'm gonna take you to a chop shop downtown. Okay, you actually have enough Fruit of Eternity for Morgan, you just don't have the scales to make that work. Because it's 24 scales per skill, and you only have 45. I'm just reading what Zero's writing in general and just having a laugh. Two or three F4s. My brother is such a clown. Delete if you have a badge and boobs. Like these.
我が進化よ。玉座の支度はできていますか？
I like to break down things. I didn't expect this much.
Huh?
Now it's time to show him.
Oh my gosh.
好き放題扱ってあげましょう。全部もう私でいいでしょう。
Oh yeah, that monster.
新山幽谷、氷天道地、海山明道、天神地、これぞ列強、天揺らし。
Almost like twice the size of my head.
一つのノリとなり。
Now they'll tell him what happens when you don't finish that in one sitting crunch.
That's literally what I'm typing right now.
It's not impossible. You just wouldn't have to eat for like a week.
Of course,
Why
why'd you-
James is broken.
Like,
You
I
could
love
pretty
it. He
much
found
eat
the
half-
loophole. He found the loophole.
could
Order
eat
it to
half
go.
of it. Like, take down half of it, and then maybe if you get home later and you feel peckish, get a couple of buns out of the cupboard and just make
No,
some
I think
small
what he's saying is
bars.
like you order that, but you order it as a to-go order in the entirety.
There's also the fact if you weigh a certain amount, you eat for free. So it could potentially take, there is no downside because you eat for free. I don't know what the minimum is though.
私の神殿。
I just love like his immediate thought process was, okay, so what about takeout orders?
じゃんじゃじゃーん。見て、この躍動。天を揺らす。
Zero is hilarious.
さあ、支配してあげましょう。
There is also the fact that if
Be crazy for me, make me shine on you.
you
はち切れそうでしょ？
keep What's the MP?
火の火薬の匂いはち切れそうでしょ火の火薬の匂いよいくら気にすん死になさい風に注意ですアコーラ風に注意です事実神戸を垂れよ恐怖は希望もなく何人通るに頭使い多くの風に注意です粘土を変えます絶対無駄ですよ
If you finish triple bypass or
好き放題扱ってあげましょうさてどこから
Eyes to the sky, ears to the ground, flying high, and we never sights down, eyes on the line. We turn the tide of war, nothing left behind, right on through the firestorm.
動かない注意です粘土を変えます無駄ですよ破損に注意です
I would like to do the heart attack girl one point. I'm just not paying to go to Vegas.
Yeah, that's the real headache.
It's just like, if I go there, I'm probably not coming back. Considering that gimmick. Like, if I'm having a burger that's meant to give me a heart attack, I probably will end up trying to make the most out of it. So I wonder what's going to happen with Nene Nightmare after she gets married. How will that affect her streaming?
I mean, if she's managed to hold down a relationship this whole time while still streaming, I'm sure it's not going to change that much. The only difference now is that, oh, look at that, her relationship's public. But I mean, or as far as like, we all know that, oh, she's married now, whoop-de-doo. Ears to the ground, flag fly, and we never let our sights down. Let's see. Let's put this on.
平服せよ崇拝せよこれなるは神の一方我が発射知恵ある者はひれ伏すがいい水空だセブンドライブ
Oh gosh, I feel so old.
What have you done?
No, I just saw on the Know Your Meme Twitter. On this day, 10 years ago, Markiplier uploaded part 5 of his Five Nights at Freddy's 4 playthrough, which included him asking his viewers, "Was that the part of 87?" I'm like, fuck, that was 10 years ago.
Ouch. I also remember Monarch at one point having an existential crisis, remembering how long she's been on the internet for. think it was in one of our. It was in the stream where I think it was her and Narissa and like the tea time thing, and Narissa just like, I've been a big fan of you since your
恐怖は
days as like Fire Mage or something, and Amma just went. "Ugh."
ゴールに頭を使い犠牲の姿でやらなきゃ
Revenge. Is there no way to like get increased drops on the gems, or is it just like you get one, you're guaranteed one for clearing a certain node in the grinding?
Yeah, no, there's no, as far as I'm aware, there's no way to boost the drop rate on the gems, unfortunately. The only fast way of getting, like, a lot of the gems is when they have the lottery events.
よく言いました不思議な
That's why I usually go ham with those, because it's like, okay, I got as many, try to farm out as many gems and whatever other mats are unavailable as possible. But gems are usually like the highest demand things on there.
少し集中します
Otherwise, you gotta deal with this bullshit.
全てを灰に
'Cause, yeah, if I actually look at what the drop rates are,
いいでしょう私の足元で許しを請います落ちよ
yeah, drop rates according to the Grand Order Game Press wiki thing are, for the gold ones running this node that I'm running, they're at 23.5.
私は物足りません
Oh, there's another one. So I just need 2 more now.
So you're only meant to be guaranteed a gem one every like 4 runs.
戦闘ですねナイス
Roughly, yeah.
って言っていつま
I
で
mean, if you're lucky, sometimes you get 2 gems per drop or more, but that's if you're lucky.
人口のあくまで華麗に平服せよ崇拝せよこれなるは神の一方我が会社知恵ある者はひれ伏すがいい水クーラセブンドライブ
Okay, that's good. That's funny. I'm gonna pick a song. Let's do. Do that. Bam, 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 bam.
これなるは神の一方我が会社知恵ある者はひれ伏すがいい水クーラセブンドライブ国家20雨のように特別サービス
Oh gosh, Megalodon's doing a smasher pass.
What Smasher Pass?
Megalodon, she's doing a smasher pass for VTuber models.
お参りしていきます好き放題扱ってあげましょうお参りしていきます日向の匂い火薬の匂い暗き湖よく
Well, yeah, we'll do that. Show me I'm out of breath
それは絶えずに滅ぶ最果てにありながらこれは明日
Okay, that's funny.
ですね。風に注意です。大丈夫です。
I haven't seen the AOT, but I think that's funny.
Yes, that is from AOT. It's from the last season. I just thought that was really funny.
We need to get him. Not that we need to get help.
I hate
I
Get
wanna
Help.
do get help.
I hate Get Help. It's humiliating. Be the one to save the world. Do 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 do. Hell of a good time. I'm so sorry. I've been off all night. Boom. Let's go. All this blood on my hand. Alright, one more gold, and then I can stop farming this node for now. Because, I don't know.
I just need to remember when I need to reclaim the account, I need to delete Grand Order and then re-download it, don't I?
What?
If I want to use the code again to reclaim my old account, I need to delete the app, reinstall it, and then that starts a new...
No, you don't have to do that at all. You just go to the front. When the game boots up, you just go to data transfer, you enter in the code and the password, and just go from there. That's all you gotta do. Mama, I'm so sorry. I've been up all night. Pray the Lord my soul to take. This is not a real street sign. There is no way.
Anyone where it is.
Look at silly pictures.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm just like, where is that? Dispatch, I'm at the corner of Inyo Butt. I refuse to believe that's real. I mean, that's funny as shit if it is, but I cannot. That's so good, though. Actually, let's do it this way. Mama, I'm so sorry. No conscience with all this blood on my hand. With the law can bend, the law can break. Let's do the quick chain. The only thing that came out of Zeus, the only smart thing that came out from Zeus's head was Athena. Athena took his brain with her. The corner of Inyo and butt. Hey, there we go. 41 gems. Done.
It's been edited slightly, but there is actually the intersection is actually real.
Oh, really?
They've removed an E from the end of but. They've put like a Photoshop on it. They've actually looked up the. I just typed in and Butt Street and it's.
So it'd be in your boot.
As in the state.
Okay, well, now that that part's done.
Apparently there's also a. It sounds like it, but there's also a. Seaman Street and Cumming Street. Or there's Cox and Swallow Street.
Oh my gosh. With every part of me.
Apparently it's a street in Bakersfield, California, the one that you've got the name from. Whereas in the US.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
Oh, it's not. It's probably nothing compared to the weird names of like in the UK. We can go down.
Let's see how this works out. I'm curious now. Let's see how this farming situation goes. I know that these are on their way. And now we hit with the Camelot. With every part of me.
In the UK, you can start up at the very top in Twat Orkney. And make your way all the way down to Shickerton in the bottom of the UK.
Wow.
So you go through Cockbridge, Dick Place, Cockermouth, Keeneston, Cock Alley, Finger and Hole,
Oh my
Ash Hill and
gosh.
Shickerton. Welcome to UK names.
Yeah.
How do you listen? Having Finger and Hole in the UK.
Oh my gosh, that is certainly a name.
I'm just from the corner of Cockermouth.
Oh my fucking... I'm 12, I swear. Not
Oh,
literally.
we're all kids at heart, man.
I know.
Yeah, she's just bullying the QP nodes.
No, at this point it's me going farming for pages.
Or is this London?
Yeah. Technically, apparently the best spot for farming pages is in Shinjuku, but you don't have access to that, so I'm using what I've got. Actually, what is the difference between that node's drop rate versus this one's? It's only about 10%. It's not really that much different. You can't outsmart bullets. You're losing grip. Actually, let's do this. I want to try something. Or wait, no, not... no, not that one. Where is she? There we go. I'll try this version. I'd have the upper hand. Fight in the name of the motherland. Alright, let's see. So we'll use Clan to clear the Lancer wave. That's my defenses. I am ready for action. To the power of attraction. Alright, let's use your thing for NP recharge. P up, and then we'll do this since Morgan's already at max charge. See how this turns out. You touch my Mimi gun. Ah, it's still... Oh, no, that took care of that. Cool. My love is a shield, and now you're stronger. Alright, I'll give Morgan the Buster buffs, because that's her thing. Oh. She literally got a full NP refill on that. Holy cow, that's hilarious. Alright, let's try using... Let's fire Rider Da Vinci first then. See how this turns out. Okay, that didn't kill, but at least that did a decent chunk. Wow! Wow, she is a looper and a half. Holy cow.
Is that another full MP charge?
Yeah. I can see why, she was touted as such a good unit when she came out. Still holding up pretty well. Dang, she knocked out those last two waves basically by herself.
You know, and after that half already back, Jesus. Not seeing any pages though. Oof.
Unfortunately, yeah. That's where the long grind's gonna come in, is doing the fucking pages. Because you don't have the mana prisms to just... Or the, pure prisms to just buy them. That's a lot.
Your prisms are what? Ascensions?
Hmm?
Pure prisms are from Ascensions, aren't they?
Pure prisms are from both Ascensions and I believe just making progress in the story. But because this is your account, I'm not going to touch story progress.
Watch it. They'll stop producing things for this game and I'll still be stuck on Camelot. Alright, we're no longer giving you any more singularities, lost spells, or fucking whatever they're called now.
Ordeal calls. As long as this game continues to survive, they're gonna keep putting content into it. Even if it's just small events throughout the year, they're still gonna do it. Yeah, I'll do it that way and just see what happens. Okay, at least it killed part of it. Beautiful journey. Yep, last one survived. No surprise there.
目を背けないでいいか芸術とは輝くものさああとても楽しかったかもお参りしていきます好き放題扱ってあげましょう
Yeah, we'll just go for the overkill because it's funny. Triple NP attack.
そう君たちはあらゆる困難を乗り越えるその少佐を今示そうビューティフルジャーニーさあ行けるところで行ってみよう
Bon voyage.
そういいでしょう私の足元で許しを請いなさい落ちよロードレスキャメロットどうこれが最新の戦いさ
Goodbye.
Ugh. This is going to be the most painful part of this sequence. Actually, let me see. What is your... Where did I leave you off on eventy shit? I just want to take a look.
Also, think is it not one of those advanced quests that gives you like a thing for getting more pages, or is it not one of the ones covered?
There is, but whether or not you can pull that one off, that's a different story. Trying to figure out which one it is. Now, there's one of them. Now writing... And the rest of them are still locked off, because you have to clear certain territories. Yeah. What even is this one? Anderson are protected by invincible and powered defense until he's finished writing. If he succeeds, enemy will be summoned. Use it to determine the enemy's traits. And this is one of those things where we can't use
Well, I think Moriarty has a thing that applies ignore invincible.
I mean, we can try that.
I believe that's one of his. I don't know if it's just for him.
More invincible. What C's do you have for that? Buster card, MP strength. Arts. That would actually be funny considering I think we're dealing with a caster. Sure, what the fuck, why not? Try it. See if I remember this stupidity. This is one of the lower tier ones. I think I cheesed this one pretty easily.
When you do have the array of servers, they just go boot.
Okay, yeah, he...
What was Moriarty's first skill? I think it applies himself ignore invincible.
Yeah. They block my NPs. Yeah, he blocked NPs for 5 turns. You little bastard. Okay. Cloudy, maybe I'm the chance of rain. Alright, let's see what happens when we use the Roma abilities.
I think after offers the one I probably put the most amount of mats into for skills. I think he's 777.
Something like that.
Arthur's 4 and 4. I need to work on that. I know one of his skills is like maxed out.
Yeah, it's his front skill. His front skill's at 10, the others are at 6.
Oh man. What's he good at with this fight? He applies it.
He applies buffs to, or like, I think whenever he writes a book, it applies a buff to the board.
He's got MP seal on.
Yeah, so can't do anything with that. Stars. Okay, stun's off, so everyone can fire their MPs now, so let's try and use that, I guess.
Harky's is still pseudoed because he's not been fully unlocked yet.
Oh, yeah.
He's the Archer of Shinjuku.
I forgot his MP was single target. I was even trying to do that on purpose.
Yep, he's up. MP's always been single target. Then there's Arthur. Maybe a Gareth, Lancelot, Mordred, Galahad, and Arthur. We're at 6. We need one more to get a full release.
Ow! Bro just got fucking deleted.
Oh, she was in the back.
Yeah, I don't think she's really gonna help much on this round. Do that, why not? Sure. I know his MP is a buffing MP, so I don't have to worry about dying.
It's Christian person. A.K.A. Dio Brando if he was a shooter.
That's a mental image and a half. Let's see, I guess we'll just do this. Run the triple NP, triple arts rather. And there goes Arthur. Damn. Yeah. Yeah, these defense buffs are not making that easy. I forgot she had that as an attack animation. That's funny.
Arthur. Maybe it's funny, see when I see that the dance game thing, it says perfect. I'm thinking of Dora Mi Fa Pico now.
Tuh. Rank it up. Well, this might kill him, but I don't know. Can't remember if I have to kill the books too or not to clear this.
Well, now see,
Yeah, I have to kill the books too for this to finish. Hooray!
I mean, the bus should be away.
Now let's see what happens here.
Really no Cariba.
Laser into your faces. Yeah, that did almost nothing. I mean, rank it up. Almost had that one. Okay, get better team for survival. Let's try that again. Let's see here. Let's try this configuration. Castoria, we'll bring in Morgan, and if only your skills were higher up, you would actually probably cook a little bit. Where are you guys at? You're all at 433. You know what, you have an invincibility skill, that will bring you in. Why not? Special casual damn doll. Let's see. Yeah, here's what we'll do. We'll bring in Clan as a backup. Yeah, I'll do that. Let's see how this config goes. Well, I could say happy birthday, you're 45. Real like a real celebration. Nothing too close to the fine. There's an examination. Now the doctor's in, yes, he's almost in. This much cause the blood are thin.
I guess that's you're gonna be like, Liz, how can you focus a lot of damage on him to get from the get-go because you're stunned?
Yeah, we're gonna try it and see.
We have a Space God, we have Morgan Le Fay, and then we have Caster Arthur.
And we'll put the art buff on her. That also gives her an invincibility buff. And we'll go ahead and do it this way. Yeah, because I forgot to put Ignore Invincible on the rest of them, but it does, hitting him with it does take it off of him, so I think the thought process is we want to try and take the book out, so we're going to go ahead and hit that thing.
Let's go Pure Morgan, QAB.
Okay, so now I think what we want to do, probably still want to stay on that attack line, just do it with
If you get
her.
the book, you at least get rid of one of his buffs.
There's the other book coming in, but that takes the stun off the NP. So now we're gonna go in on it. This will help a bit. Everyone's only MP1 to the max. Or most of us students are max, so that's fine. I just want to get the extra damage buff on her. Cool. Let's see how this triple round goes.
Would it never be easier to start off with round of armor ones, as I don't think that does damage.
Huh?
With the round of armor one, would that not be like the best to do first as you could set up?
No. So the thing about Round of Castoria's NP is because it is a defensive buff. It's a defensive buff that gets stronger at higher NP levels. So what you want to do is if you're NP chaining it, you put it in the back because when you're NP chaining the sequencing amps up the how much higher the NP will be. So like Ishtar in the front, she's an NP1. Morgan in the middle, she's at MP2, even though her attack's at MP2, even though she's only actually at MP1. And then Castoria's would be at NP level 3. So, and the higher her NP level the charge is, the more layers of the shielding you get. So you always want to try and run her on the back. That's what I've come to learn over years, over the time of playing this game / just playing it or like doing research and stuff. And we are gonna go ahead and start punching into Tiny over there. At least hit him a little bit. Plus that'll help charge up NPs again. And thankfully his NP is just a buff, so it's going to be annoying, but it's not the end of the world. And Castoria's NP is... Alright, and I could either do the Mighty Chain or I could go for the Arch Chain, but I think Morgan's probably going to die soon, so we're going to actually... Well, actually, no, she still has a couple hits left on her layering, so we'll see how long that lasts. So we're just going to go ahead and put some damage on him, and then Ishtar can let her NP loose next turn. Yep, there goes the last of the shielding. Oh, I forgot, Morgan has a Guts. I should actually activate that. And we're gonna... I think we're gonna do this.
Wizard.
Alright, now Morgan's attack buff is back up and running. Her buff is as well, which reactivates both of their NPs. And that's just a general power booster, so... Yeah, we're gonna do it this way. I'm gonna go for the Mighty Chain. Just put it in that order.
See, I also find it funny that for Empath, you didn't even use the attack buff from the the
Oh, from the plug suit.
yeah. Mhm.
I mean, I could have, yeah, but
I wonder what happened if before he summons the first book, if you stun him for a turn, would he just not summon the book and then he'll still
possible.
lose the invincible?
It's possible. I don't know. Alright, let's go Arch Chain or Buster Chain. This should finish the job. Hey, look at that, and we're done.
Because every time I used a crystal before, I would always just use round first, just go, okay, it's going to give me a shield, and then the rest of them you get the benefit of the overcharge.
I mean, it works, but like I said, typically with Castoria, if you're going to NP chain her, you want to put her in the back. If she's the only NP in the line, then it doesn't make a difference. But if you're going to have more than one NP go off, put Castoria as the last one.
You got 4 pages just from that, so that was good.
Yeah. And now we can, if we so desire for our lineup, we can get that one into the thingy. Nor Invincible, go to drop up.
I think one of the ones I tried was that bug panic, and oh my god, that was annoying. Why is Paris just in the back?
Oh, what? Oh, for nothing more than just bond farming, basically. Because when you bond farm with the bronze ones, you get like apples and stuff out of it. Plus, it's just to fill out the party lineup, if nothing else. I think it's also because this one was the setup I had put together for trying to do event farming. It's like, I need a servant to sit there and hold an event. See, well, here, just put a loot level.
Excuse me a minute, and it is a pest.
Holy
There is many
interludes.
balls.
I forgot how many interludes are in this fucking game. And then, of course, all the rank up quests that are waiting to be done.
Me just plugging my phone in because it's dying.
Oh, wait, wrong one. Need this one. I'm surprised you're still awake at this point.
Same. And then again, I'm just like watching you actually do stuff with my stuff. It's just like, ooh, I can actually do all this, really?
Yes! You can actually do this if you just take the time to figure it out. Your account does have capability. I mean, it can definitely be better, but you've got capability as it is. Like, luckily you have enough servants that I know how to use together to make this work.
I mean, I have the stream muted so I don't hear like audio feedback, but it's like funny watching you talk about it and then eventually seeing it go play through.
Well, that's the joys of being in the VC while you're also watching, yeah.
Right now, I'm the only one that's watching.
Unfortunately, yeah. But what else is new?
I did see Arrow Razor hiding in the chat earlier, but he didn't speak.
Yeah, he does that.
Like, who's the second person? Because I thought it was YGM still, but no, YGM's probably in. Actually, wait. Actually, I don't know what she'd be doing. Probably sleeping, if anything.
Probably. Who knows? She's like QB. She tends to just disappear without saying a word, which is kind of rude.
YGM's also going for a bit the name of the fact she can't wear headphones.
Yeah, I did see that in the Benton channel. I think my earpiece that I have to wear for work has put like a little bit of something behind one of my ears, but it's more like just, I don't want to call it a rash, I'd call it more like just dry skin patches or something. But it's not really noticeable unless you're looking for it. Yeah, we'll go ahead and hit these guys with the Morgan. But yeah, if you can get your Koyan and your Castoria leveled up so that their skills are at, I think at the maximum battery capacity, plus you have Oberon, so you can do some nutty stuff with just the three of them. With those three as like your buffing squad. Put that behind either like Ishtar or Morgan, and you can get some pretty good farming setups going. I mean, you have Black Grail too, for that matter.
All I heard from that was Oberon because I was like paying attention to something else.
Of course.
I was reading something when I was scrolling through Discord there. My brain was like, oh, something else.
Your ADD took over.
And when it was like, yesterday I tried playing Final Fantasy 15. It's like, okay, I'll give this a shot. Then midday it's like, I want to play Kingdom Hearts for some reason. I want to torture myself with 100% in KH1. And I have to go through KH2. Force myself to play Atlantica. Because one of the things that's always put me off from ever playing Kingdom Hearts 2 is eventually I have to play Atlantica.
Especially if you want Ultima, yeah.
Rosie, you said if I put Oberon behind Morgan or who was it?
Well, I was just saying, it's like if you put, you know, Castoria and Koyan and stuff behind like Morgan or Ishtar or whatever, you could have a pretty decent farming setup. But right now, the main thing you need is just to get their skill levels up so that the NP charge they give off is at their maximum. Because I think each of them, it's like per level. It's like, okay, it gives like this amount, and then like as you level it up, it gives more and more. So that's just where the pain in the butt comes from. I mean, you've got all the basic like card type buffers. You just don't. They're just not leveled. Na na na. What I've done. Let's go with the Morgan chain first, and then we'll do the other one. Na na na.
いいでしょう。私の足元で許しを乞いなさい。落ちよ。ロードレスキャメロット。ブルーム。
Dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. 2, 3, 4.
Also, if you hear the snoring, that's my brother, not me.
I was about to say, it's like you falling asleep over there.
No, that's my brother. I had to crawl into my room so I could use the phone charger. So I'm still awake now, surprisingly.
I was gonna say, it's like you usually dip out after around this time, don't you?
I mean, I do, yes, but I'm kind of intrigued watching this. I'm learning more about the fact that it's probably me that's made this account very bad. Because I don't understand all these weird ways.
I mean, I imagine that's probably part of the part of it. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that's not a factor. All right, come on.
You looking for your other account?
Yeah. There it is. She has the kaleidoscope on her. I can't remember what my main one's CE does. What are we gonna do? Yeah, we'll just do this.
Getting how bad of a snorer my brother is when he's had a couple of drinks in him. I mean, in all honesty, I should have been asleep hours ago because I've got work in the morning, but
I was gonna say, it's like
for one day.
That's what I was saying. Like you work tomorrow, don't you? Why are you still awake?
I can force myself for one day, and then I'll catch up in the rest of the week. I'm no stranger to forcing my body to do weird things. I once went an entire summer holiday without sleeping. I did suffer for it for a week, but
That
I did
sounds like
complete a lot
hell.
of PS2. Well, it was 7 weeks of basically like very little sleep because I was playing my PS2 like crazy back in the day.
You were a lot younger back then, so.
My routine used to be was I would go to school, I would come back from school, I would eat my dinner, I would go upstairs and I would just play games. And then during the summer I would wake up, have my breakfast and just play games all day. I was mute until I was like 3 or 4. I didn't speak. I could speak, I just chose not to. Or so my parents say.
You're reminding me of that kid from the Little Rascals movie, uh-huh. Where all he would say is uh-huh until the very end of the movie. He goes, nuh-uh. And it's like, hey guys, you learned a new word. And then he just stands up and says like, actually, blah blah blah, speaks like a sophisticated child. And just like, what?
I mean, cause my thing was I never actually uttered a single word. I wouldn't even go. I would just kind of like nod.
I'll be right back. I'm Mac.
Yes, I'm still floating a bit.
Huh?
I'm just saying I'm still here.
Oh.
我が進化に記憶座の支度はできていますか？
Whoop whoop.
天罰的ね。いいね。
Uh,
完成。じゃんじゃじゃーん。見てこの躍動。天を揺るがすエンジン。私守備に走りました。さあ支配してあげましょう。
Stream if I know you usually on Sundays on your family do a movie nights now or
we honestly haven't done anything on Sunday as a family in like a while.
walk
So.
in and go, you wanna watch this Netflix show about demon hunters?
You know, the funny thing is, like, it's like I watched that yesterday. I came home, my sister was watching that in her room.
とても楽しかったとも。発進準備真っ赤。ふむふむ。そう君たちはあらゆる困難を乗り越える。その勝者を今示そう。ビューティフルジャーニー。さあ行けるとこまで行ってみよう。せーのせーの。狙いを定めて発射。 はち切れそうでしょ。田舎の火薬の匂い。
Hunter. We're gonna do, I
発
think,
進準備
this.
すべてを灰に。どんな嵐であろうとも、どんな未来が待とうとも、これを突破するのが私たちの課題なのさ。ボンビアージョン、また会おう、諸君。それは絶えず見た滅びの夢。最果てにありながら、トリガース、ロードツ、キャメル。いくら人間の火力ではどうあっても私には及びません。おとなしく我が社に入いいね。我が軍門に下りなさい。
Bow, 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 bow. Dun 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 dun.
Demon hunters in the heat then.
Dun 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 bum 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 bum. Ugh. I don't know what I want to do. I'm kind of. I need to change up what I'm doing here. What do I have installed on?
If you
Huh?
want to take a break for if you want to take a break for FGO, you can. It's not forcing you to
No, I know. It's
get
just
myself up.
I know. I'm just trying to decide what I want to swap to if I swap to anything. It's mostly what I'm trying to figure out in my head. It's like if I change games, what do I change games to? That's the real question here. I'm trying to decide. Let's install it. What do I have installed on my Xbox? I might want to play. Let me look. What is on the old box?
£10,000 on you.
Huh?
Oof. I'm just looking at my channel points for your stream. It's 29,000.
Sheesh. That's a lot of points. Yeah, I haven't booted this up yet. Why not?
What the original Space Marine?
If only. I mean, it's the remaster, technically, so.
Well, I keep forgetting that was made by Sega. There he is, OG Titus. In his old fat marine glory. It's actually really brutal when you think about the fact that going from a normal Space Marine to a Primaris is like 3 or 4 foot of like a height adjustment. And you're wondering where it all comes from.
The grim darkness of the future, there is only war.
Shut up, Leandros. I really should get back to playing Space Marine 2 with you.
Yeah, at some point we should.
I mean, I don't know if we could draft Noble into playing the campaign with us though if he's available.
Probably just need to try and bug him when he's around. But I'm sure he'd be down for that.
If you're not
Exterminatus.
available next week except for Tuesday, then it'll have to be some week where we can try and figure something out.
Strategic value, absolute.
Flying the Ultima.
Sega.
Captain Titus, the Orcs have massacred the Forge World's forces. And they have taken the planetary defense weapons.
Clever of the damned Orcs. Keeps us off their backs while they loot the Titan war machine.
Brace for evasive maneuvers.
Pilot, report!
Starboard engine is dead, Sergeant. We are losing altitude.
Get the ship to safety. We'll find another way down.
Aye, Captain. Thunderhawk Lancer Jove returning to launch bay.
Time to use the rocket packs.
This is your plan.
We need to get to the surface to take out the gun battery. Or do you want to go home already, Sergeant?
Not before having a word or two with the Orcs.
It's not wise, Captain. The Codex Astartes does not support this action.
Try to keep up.
Codex does not support
I
this
thought
action.
Landos.
Fuck your Codex.
Well, without the Codex, the Astartes probably wouldn't be where they are now, but Gilliman didn't really write a lot of shit that would account for how different each Legion is. Like the Ultramarines, they follow his Codex usually with no qualm. The other ones, they bend the rules. Oh, look at the goblins. Oh.
Let's get all nice and stabby up in here.
Hmm.
Boom.
Open it.
Executions. Well, there's the big boy.
Get off my ship, Space Marine!
Am I though? I mean, I'll keep sending these lovely health packs my way. I'm sure dying won't be a problem.
Michael, are you aware of the significance of the red paint?
Probably not.
Orcs in their infinite stupidity don't know that they are very psychically adept, and because they believe painting something red makes it go faster, it does actually make their ships go faster.
That's hilarious. I feel like I have actually heard that one before. I just because I'm not it's Warhammer brain. That's like, oh,
They also believe the colour blue is very lucky. Which people believe is the reason why the Ultramarines are so good at their job, because the Orcs are making them so good.
that would be a bout of a hilarious irony.
Also, most Orc ships, as you can see, they are held together by hopes and dreams.
I mean, what a surprise that is.
Luckily, the reason why Orc technology is so like unknown to the rest of the universe is it's literally just bits of metal slapped together. But because in their mind it should work, the Orcs actually make it work.
When you're so stupid that it just makes your shit work.
Like, those engines in an Orc ship, there's no fuel for those engines, they just believe it has an engine so it will go. Like, reading Orc books from the Black Library, oh, so much fun.
Captain
The
Titus,
crafted edition.
damn orcs shot me off course. I've had no word from Leandros, but I'm picking up Vox chatter from Imperial.
Yeah, luckily
Guard
this
forces on the
is
ground.
on Game Pass, so I didn't even have to buy it.
Much less still fighting.
Heading towards the
They'll
front
probably
lines
also
now.
run a bit better because I know the PC version apparently had a lot of problems.
Probably.
So much so that Steam offered that anybody that got the game a full refund.
Yeah, I saw that. But I own the original on Steam, so I'm not even gonna bother probably with this version. I only went for this version on here because it's on Game Pass and because I can't play my 360 copy. Because I have it on 360, but they never made it backwards compatible, and the 360 that we have is, I think, dying. This feels like the last few times I tried to boot it up, it was giving the red light of doom, so it's like, ah.
Remain calm. Evacuate in orderly fashion. Public disturbances will not be tolerated.
I'll probably have to look up guides later for audio logs and crap if I actually want to go that hard.
Only a stream and a half.
Huh?
Vex and LXOX are doing a confession stream.
The Emperor be with you. May
Where Vexoria in a nun costume, that'll be interesting.
This white boys. I'm gonna kill him first.
Okay, not opposed to it.
Well, I mean, Vex will look good in almost anything, let's be real here. Her IRL self's not bad looking either. I think she put out a selfie for free on there.
I seen it.
Dunk, 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 chunk, 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 chunk. Eat my bolters, biatch.
Captain! Destroy them!
Chomp, chomp. Whoop. Nope.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, just get out of my way, you fuckhead. I keep trying to push against cover, but it's like, right, this doesn't have a cover system. Cover system is stand behind wall. You are now in cover.
It's one of the things I was hoping they would add into, what they would have added in 2, but no, still no cover system. And again, I don't really need cover considering my class is usually melee focused.
You running in and just smacking shit? No kidding.
Well, on the online mode I played the bulwark, so I had the shield. So if I have a shield, I may as well use it.
Right, the batteries are running low on this pair. Oh well. We'll run until they run out.
Oh, early Andros.
Leandros. Are you wounded?
I'm hoping that they're going to go ahead with what the community wants with Leandros if they ever do a Space Marine free.
Your days as a novice are behind you. Why do you still interpret the Codex so narrowly?
Having the fact that he was so obsessed with Titus being corrupted by Chaos that he eventually becomes corrupted by Chaos.
But there are also benefits to thinking for yourself.
This is the biggest FU.
Why is the volume so damn quiet? I need to. Wait. Gameplay. Okay, speech volume up. But it's already at maximum. I can barely hear it. I'm gonna turn the music volume down and maybe sound effects a little bit. Hopefully that'll help. Alright, let's see.
Enemy sighted.
Yeah, that helps a little bit, I think.
Enemy set.
Oh, refill on ammo. Where are we going now? This way.
Sedona's picked up
Well, I should
local
suppose-
Imperial Guard communications.
Let me just check
They
something.
survived under the shadow of that gun. I want to know how.
He has on, well, he has an idol on that server, so I suppose I could ask him.
What?
Noble.
Oh.
The Adeptus Astartes are here.
Look at all the meat.
Evil again, his name is Slayer of the Breathfish.
Oh, yeah. Good times, good
Rest in
times.
peace. Rest in peace.
R.I.P. Dauntless. Why did I do
Taken
that?
from his first friend.
Oh, squishy.
You have saved us. Rise, guardsmen. You saved yourselves. We thought you did.
We would be, my lord, if not for the lieutenant.
Where will we find this lieutenant?
At the front lines. Follow the trench network to the lieutenant's command bunker.
Carry on, guardsmen. We rendezvous with Sedonis, then we find this lieutenant. We need updated data on the gun battery. Through him,
Echoes, did you know there was a mushroom out there? If you eat it once, it feeds you for the rest of your life?
What?
Yes, apparently there's a kind of mushroom out there where if you eat it only once, it's enough to feed a person till the end of his life.
100 against a million orcs.
That sounds like there's a really bad catch to that.
Get off!
Yes, it poisons you, so it kills you, so it does feed you till the end of your life.
Yep, there it is. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back.
No problem.
Balls.
Guess you were doing something with the family or talking to Zero.
No, I just went to the kitchen because my mom was fixing something, so I just wanted to try some of what she was making. That's all.
Well, looking at the time, I should probably try and at least get a couple hours sleep, so I will have to dip for now.
Alrighty, see you
I
later.
shall hopefully see you through the week. See in a second, I should figure out. Discord's been a pain in the dick. Anyway, I shall see you later. Ciao.
See ya. Tricks, don't quit.
Alex! I got to see a space marine before the end. What's up with them so far?
Captain, I'm in position at a broken monument near the guard lines.
Quotas must be met. Despite
Bada bum bum bum.
delinquency is an affront.
Sergeant, I see you found something to keep.
I love how I'm still covered in
Hurry not,
blood.
Captain. I've saved some orcs for you.
Yay!
The orcs have got that gun well defended, no mistake. But typical orc behavior would be to dismantle or destroy the gun.
And certainly not use it to keep our forces at bay. There's a strategy behind it. Their leader is no fool.
This day is getting interesting.
I may have encountered the orc during our jump to the surface.
That was the orc ship I saw crash near here, I take it. Did he survive?
If the horde hasn't turned on itself, it's still under his control.
Hee 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 hee. We got new sword, we got new toy. Oh, excuse me, that was disgusting. Oh, gruesome. God, I love this. Murder spree. Oh. Annihilation. God, that shit's sexy. I just get put through the wall casually, no big deal. You know what? I need to check something. Where are you? I need to check Fortnite. Wow. Huh. Yeah, no thanks. Don't want those. Huh.